take a look at this picture. This is Jackie Sabarito, the beautiful 20-year-old who had everything to look forward to.
Beautiful.
Everything. Look at this. As an only child growing up in Caracas, Venezuela, Jackie lived the good life, beautiful and smart. She loved to sing and dance the flamenco.
I love hang out with friends and, to go parties, to enjoy life.
In college, she studied engineering with hopes of one day taking over her father's manufacturing business. She had dreams of getting married.
I wanted to have a lot of children, 2, 3, 4 children.
In August of 1999, Jackie said goodbye to her parents in Venezuela to set off on a new adventure.
She has a nice accent.
She moved to Texas to study English.
Very nice accent.
This is Jackie today. Jackie was literally burned alive.
Oh! Yo, how are you still alive after that?
She moved to Texas to study English. This is Jackie today. Jackie was literally burned alive during a horrific accident. The young man responsible for doing this to her is now in prison, and he agreed to...
So this is the nigga that ruined that poor girl's life.
Talk to us about the fateful night that altered so many lives.
I was a senior in high school, starter on the football team, made good grades. I was known as a good kid in the community.
But one split-second decision would change Reggie Steffi's life forever.
I had gone out to a friend's house after work. It got late, and so I decided to go on to another party. I wasn't paying attention to how much I was drinking. I was just out having a good time.
The same night, Jackie Sabarito was excited about going...
crazy. She went from this to that shit. Bro, if that ever happened to me, I don't think I want to live no more, to be honest with you. Go ahead and put me out my misery. Lord Jesus, take the wheel, because I'm about to check out, bro. I'm like a Hampton Inn, nigga. I'm about to check out. Fuck that. She went from that to motherfucking Golem from Lord of the Rings, my nigga. Hell nah. I don't give a fuck if it's an accident or not, nigga. What the fuck? She probably had a beautiful life, bro. She probably had the most glorious life ever. And it was taken away because of that long-haired ass nigga.
To a birthday party.
I was thinking, oh my goodness, what I'm going to wear.
After the party, she accepted a ride home from a young woman who lived near her dormitory.
Bro, she's like, bro, he did her so bad, she's unrecognizable. She don't... Man, he done turned her into the booger monster. The Mucinex monster? That's what she looks like now. Damn.
When we left the party, we were 5 people in the car. 4 girls and 1 boy.
At about 4 o'clock in the morning, I got in my SUV and I headed home.
On a 4-lane road just outside of Austin, Reggie's SUV crossed the center line and hit the car Jackie was riding in head on.
The last thing I remember was headlights and impact.
2 girls in Jackie's car were killed instantly. Jackie was trapped. Her legs were pinned under the dashboard. She was helpless as flames engulfed her face and body.
I approached the other vehicle.
Burning
I
alive?
couldn't get any response.
Bro, she was alive for all of that? I mean, of course she was alive for that, but I'm like she was conscious for all that? Bro, that had to been the most terrifying experience ever. Imagine just getting into a huge car wreck, then after that, you're being burnt alive. And you're awake for the whole thing. You're not even bro, what the fuck? Oh my God. I couldn't imagine. Bro. That poor woman.
Response from anybody. I went back to my car and called 911.
911.
Oh my God.
What's the matter?
I've got an emergency. I've got a car wreck.
Paramedic Brian Fitzpatrick and his partner were first on the scene.
When Jackie was engulfed by the flames, she was screaming and moaning and wailing an almost inhuman sound. I've never heard another person make.
Oh my God.
She continued to scream as the flames kept growing. I remember thinking at one point as well, God, just please take her and let her stop suffering.
For
I
real, man.
told help, help, help in English.
She was on fire for close to a minute before they could free her from the car. Her skin, her hair, her face melted away.
I was
Oh,
surprised
my
to find
God.
when I walked up to the passenger side that she was moving and still moaning.
I thought I were dying. I remember the sound of the helicopter.
The helicopter took her to a hospital with third-degree burns covering 60% of her body. A test showed Reggie's blood alcohol was over the legal limit.
They handcuffed me and said, "You are under arrest for intoxication manslaughter."
I went from a football field on Friday to a prison cell on Sunday through the choices I made on one Saturday.
4 days later, he was released on bail.
The first time I was made aware of the severity of Jacqueline's burns.
Oh.
I didn't eat, I didn't sleep, I tossed and turned.
On his 20th birthday, Reggie Steffi was fined $20,000 and sentenced to 7 years in prison for 2 counts of intoxication manslaughter. He's serving time at the Luther unit of the Texas Department of Corrections. Meanwhile, Jackie woke up in a hospital blind and hallucinating, hanging between life and death. Doctors worked around the clock to save Jackie's life. Jackie was unconscious for 10 months. Once
Jesus
fiercely independent,
Christ.
her life now revolves around hospitals,
Bro.
doctors.
Do not leave me in a coma for 10 months, my nigga. Just put me out my misery, my nigga. Because I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. Whatever she got, I don't, whatever happened to her, I don't, just go ahead. Nah, man. I'm cool.
And an endless
Let me-
search to
let me
rebuild
go-
her
let
badly
me go
burned
upstairs,
face
man.
and body. She has endured 50 surgeries, and there are many more to come. Last February, a corneal transplant enabled her to see her face for the first time.
When I really said the first time, I felt like a monster, like an alien.
She depends on her father, who has devoted his life now to her care.
My father is the most important person in my life. If he won't be here with me, I won't be here either. He is a person that every day, 24 hours a day.
Hey, shout out to Pops, man. I know that was like the most heart-dropping experience, bro. Like, I couldn't, man. I don't know what I would do. I guess I would probably do what he did. I'll probably just dedicate my life to my child, because what else can you do?
Give me courage, give me energy, helps me to continue, to don't give up. He's a wonderful human.
A few friends have drifted away.
I had a good friend from Venezuela that he couldn't handle it. When I needed him, he wasn't over there.
She is hurt by the stares that she sometimes receives when she goes out in public.
You know, pretty, looking, and some people scared, some people,
See, that's what I'm
admire me.
saying, bro. Go ahead and just put me out my misery because I couldn't take it, bro. I know she gets stares, like especially children, because children they don't got that discernment. You know what I'm saying? They can't tell if they're being rude or not. You know what I'm saying? So like when they see something that's out of the ordinary, they just gonna stare, bro. And most of the time, her face, like it looks like a fucking horror movie. I'm just gonna be real. It look like something you would see on a horror movie. So when they see that, man, I mean, even I might get a little scared. I'm like, damn. I was like, bro, is that real? I'd be like, bro, is that real? I wouldn't stare, but it would definitely catch me off guard. It would definitely catch me off guard for sure. If I just been in the corner in the mall and just seen this lady sitting on the bench, I'd be like, what the fuck? Is she, you know what I'm saying? Is she casting for a role or something? Is she going for a part on a movie? Or is like her face really like that? So, I mean, I get it.
Jackie is getting stronger, but faces years of treatment and uncertainty, all because of one drunk driver.
I miss my body. I miss my independence. I miss my opportunities. My future. Because
but she getting it, bro.
Sometimes
you see the way she was working that computer?
Wants to get out. I want to be in another body, you know, that I can do whatever I want to do. But I don't know how.
Please welcome a woman who defines survival. Please welcome Jackie Salarito.
Yeah, that's a strong woman, bro. I couldn't do it.
How are you? Have a seat.
I couldn't do it.
Thank you. Jackie says in her dreams that you are whole and beautiful.
Wow.
She actually looks a lot better from that last video. She's starting to look better, actually.
I had an accident.
Because she's starting to get her face like I see her like her facial features and shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's makeup or what,
something
but
strange.
I can see like her cheekbones and shit
happened to
now.
me, but I still did the same person physically outside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you say that it feels like your soul is trapped inside this burned, scarred body.
Yeah, I feel like when you are like inside a car and you want to get out and you cannot, because you know if you go out, you will be free. And I feel like that. I feel like I am inside of this body, but I'm the same person than before. Same person.
So we were looking at your photograph here on the screen, and do you feel like you're still that person on the screen?
Yes, I feel, of course, not physically, but inside I feel the same person that have bad moments and good moments, good behavior, bad behavior, you know, like a normal person.
Now, when you walk down the street, I'm sure that you get a lot of stares because when people see you, it's rare that anybody's seen anybody this scarred, this burned, who actually survived.
Like right now, I'm getting used to it. Like, so now if I were to see her, I'd be like, hey, what's up?
If it will be the kids or something like that, I understand them because...
like I said, if I were to see her for the first time ever, I'd be like, oh shit. Just for a second. Just for a little second.
They are kids, you know, they are innocent and they don't know. But if we'll be adults and they want to look at me and look, you know, I think inside my mind, I say, come on, I don't have you anything, you know? But on the other hand, I think that sometimes people don't understand.
Yeah. How do you feel about, now we just watched the tape of the man who is now in jail. He'll be in jail for 6-7 years. And he will be out and he will go on with his life. While you have already had 50 surgeries and will have countless more surgeries. How do you feel about him? Do you harbor anger towards him? Do you harbor anger toward the fact that, you know, he made a stupid mistake driving intoxicated?
I feel, I can say like 3 or 4 times a year when I'm very, very depressed, that I say, oh, come on, why he did this? But really, really not. And I think he's not a criminal. He's a responsible person that took a bad decision in a bad time. You know, it's something that he didn't want to do it. Because if he will say, yeah, I want to go out and kill people, I will say, go to jail and, you know, everything. But in my opinion, he's not a criminal. But he should do something, because he needs to understand what happened or what he did, because it's not my life, it's not my father, my mother, my family, no, it's everybody around me, my friends, you know.
Because you lost 2 friends that night.
Yeah, I lost 2 friends.
Lost 2 friends. Did you ever think, because none of us who have experienced this can't even pretend to imagine what that pain and horror, were you conscious the whole time you were burning? Do you remember feeling pain?
About pain, really, really, no, I don't remember. I remember that I was like a trap in the car, and I remember when I say like a help, help, and in my mind, I remember a couple of times that I have like a couple, you know, small accidents in my country, and I say, oh my goodness, this, I won't make it, I won't make it, I won't make it.
I know that you say every day.
God damn, man. This is rough. I'm trying to think of something to say, but I'm literally speechless. This poor woman, life is forever ruined. Like, I can't just imagine, like, you being, like, bro, just imagine being burned alive and you're awake for the shit and you're just watching your body just melt like an army toy in the microwave. And you're just watching yourself literally die. You're literally watching your life decompose right before your eyes. Imagine that. And by some miraculous miracle, you survive it. 60% of your body is useless now. She was supposed to die. That's wild, man.
Your life is a fight. You know, all of us wake up, we complain about everything going on in our life, but for you, every day, just to get up and get dressed is a fight.
Yeah, it is a fight, because it's so difficult sometimes, you know, understand why this happened to me or why happened to anybody, you know. And
are you glad that you lived?
Yes, I'm glad.
You're glad that you lived?
Yeah, I'm glad. Because I want to live a lot of things that I didn't. I haven't enough time to do it, you know. So I want to live it. I don't want to lose it.
You don't want to lose it.
No.
Well, Jackie says she allows herself to cry for only about 5 minutes a day. Right. So you let yourself feel sorry for yourself 5 minutes a day?
Really, it was like my cousin idea. She said, you only will have 5 minutes a day to cry. And then I tell, oh, yeah, I know, because, you know. Okay, that's it. 5 minutes finished.
Hi, YouTubers. I'm excited to give
5
you.
minutes. How you gonna give that woman 5 minutes to cry? She can cry as long as she wants to. This lady has been through hell. She can cry as much as she wants to. I mean, I understand the concept. Her not feeling sorry for herself because the world won't feel sorry for her. I get the concept. But come on now. It's easy when you're on the outside looking in. But when you living that shit hit different. Nobody can say anything to her. That should be like a pass for people like that. Like not criminal pass, like you can do whatever you want, but like she should get a pass for a lot of shit. I'll let her cry as much as she wants to. Fuck that. Cause she got to relive that moment. Every time she looks in the mirror, she got to relive that moment. That whole entire day. That whole entire day that led up to that. She got to relive that. Every single day she wakes up. Well, thanks for rocking with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time.